Have you ever wondered what it would be like if humans had the super skills of animals? But who would be crazy enough to try and fly like a falcon, grip like a gorilla, and swim like a shark? This guy.
I'm Andy Torbett, and this is Beyond Bionic, the show where I try and match the skills of some of nature's most incredible animals.
Action is Andy's middle name. I mean, it's Thomas, but...
And now, I'm using my super skills to take on nature's superheroes in the biggest challenge of my life.
And don't worry, I'm hanging around to make sure he doesn't do anything too extreme. Whoa.
And today, I take to the water in a Beyond Bionic challenge against one of the world's fastest fish. Time to dive. I have to go all out using the latest tech to try and match its super skills as I push my body to new heights. Now this really is Beyond Bionic.
Awesome wipeout, dude.
I've travelled 5,000 miles to the Pacific Ocean to meet this super swimmer. In today's episode, we're off the coast of California in the USA.
Hey, do you guys know where you're going?
We're on a search for one of the fastest fish in the sea. A creature that moves so quick, it'll go twice as fast as we're going right now. And we're going pretty quick.
Whoa, so what's this superhero fish you're on about? Do tell, Andy.
It's the Mako shark, and I'm gonna dive in and get up close.
Shark? Don't be silly, Andy. We all know sharks are dangerous.
Okay, gotta go. Makos don't hang around for long.
There's brave, and then there's crazy silly.
Coming in.
Hey, shark. There's a shark behind you.
Meet the Mako. I've dived with sharks before, but this is the first time I've come face to face with a Mako.
I think he's really pleased to see you.
Thankfully, the Mako that's come to check me out isn't a fully grown adult, but at 2 meters long, this encounter is still pretty intimidating. And if the shark gets too close, I've only got this plastic pipe to protect me. That was a truly amazing experience to be in the water with such a beautiful creature. But as well as that, it's so well designed for what it does. You can see that beautiful, sleek body that's designed to dart through the water at such high speeds to chase those very fast prey that it eats. Just an amazing animal. And I can't resist one more swim with this incredible predator. These animals are super fast and can reach speeds of up to 46 miles per hour, and their speed even allows them to jump out of the water too. This awesome skill is called breaching, making them one of the ocean's best high jumpers. They can reach heights of up to 9 meters. That's higher than 2 double-decker buses. The Mako is definitely one of the coolest fish in the sea, and my challenge is to match its in-water speed, but crucially, also build up enough power to propel myself out of the water to great heights. It's time for me to go Beyond Bionic.
Beyond Bionic.
The Mako shark is built for speed. Its large tail helps to produce maximum power to propel it through the water. But it's not just known for its serious MPH. It can also do serious miles. One Mako was recorded swimming 1,320 miles in 37 days. That's over 42,000 lengths of an Olympic-sized swimming pool.
Someone give that fish a medal.
And their teeth are some of the sharpest of all the shark family. They've up to 300 thin, razor-like teeth in their mouth at one time, designed to catch and grip fish. They don't like to chew, preferring to rip their food into bite-sized chunks and swallow it whole.
Ugh, someone teach that shark some table manners.
Although the mako is one of the fiercest predators of the sea, bugs called copepods choose to live and feed on them. So those strange-looking things hooked onto its fin actually live there.
Wow, they get like a free lunch and ride all in one. Freeloaders.
The Beyond Bionic team have given me the challenge of matching the mako shark's impressive speed through the water, and then find a way to breach up to the height of 9 meters. But before I can do any of that, I need to find a way to stay underwater for long periods of time. Us humans aren't designed to live underwater. Even with training, the longest I can hold my breath is about 4 minutes.
Is that a shark sniggering?
I've come to the Spanish island of Mallorca because apparently there's a piece of kit here that might be able to help me.
And can I have an ice cream?
I'm going on board this 476-ton support ship that looks after this little beauty. This is not a sci-fi movie prop. This is the Triton submarine, an amazing bit of technology for exploring the deep blue sea. And guess what? I get to have a go. This incredible mini-sub can dive down to 500 meters.
Hey, that's like the length of 5 soccer pitches. That's deep.
Here we go. Time to dive. It's also the same depth a mako can dive to. We're only about 20 meters down, but look at that view. There's just so many fish around us. There's shoals above us, to both sides, beneath us, and our friendly underwater cameraman.
Hey, buddy, you are not here to admire the view.
How long can you stay under?
Well, the submarine has an operational endurance of about 10 to 12 hours. Usually it's all about human endurance. Typically, people will wear out long before the sub does.
Yeah, I noticed there's no toilet on board.
That's right.
What? No restrooms? Surrounded by water. Yeah, that could be tricky. Better cross your legs, Andy.
This is right. We are directly on the wall at a depth of 7 meters.
Roger that. The sub ticks the box for underwater staying power, but when it comes to speed, it's more seahorse than super shark. Because its top speed is only 3.5 miles per hour.
This mako is going to make fish food out of you.
If I'm going to match the power and speed of the mako, I'm going to have to find a different bit of technology. But spending some time underwater has been amazing. Patrick, could we head over there?
Yes, we can go over there.
Great. This trip down to the deep has got me thinking, how can I stay underwater and travel at super shark speeds?
So, confirm we are clear to surface. Is that affirmative?
Roger that. But as I'm finding out, this is going to be one hard fish to match. So, the mako may be the fastest shark in the deep blue sea, but how do they compare to their friends? It's time for shark versus dolphin in a head-to-head race.
On your makos, get set, go.
Common dolphins need serious speed to pull off their showboating flips and tricks, swimming at up to 22 miles per hour. But that's nothing compared to the mako. This fishy Ferrari can clock 46 miles per hour. That's over twice that of the common dolphin.
Sorry, Flipper.
In the sea, size matters. This is the bull shark, a giant of the ocean measuring in at 2.2 meters head to tail. But at 3.2 meters, there's a whole lot more shark making up the mako.
Remind me again how tall you are, Andy.
And that's not all we know. The mako is one mighty high jumper, but is it top of the class?
I have a feeling this fact is gonna mako my day.
Meet the great white, one of nature's most fearless, fearsome and frightening creatures. And when this fish wants to get some airtime, it reaches heights of 3 meters. But the mako, as we know, can ace that at 9.
Slam dunk, that is off the scale.
Animals really are nature's superheroes and I'm totally in awe. But I'm also seriously competitive, hate being beaten, and I like to win. So, if I'm going to stand a chance against the strongest, fastest, and best designed animals in the world, I need their super skills. And how do I do that? I'm going around the world to find the latest in cutting edge technology and the experts who can help me transform my body and go beyond bionic. My challenge is to swim as fast as the Mako shark
No chance.
and match its ability to jump out of the water.
I'm sure you'll whiz through this one. Better jump to it.
To do this, I need to use science and technology to perfect my propulsion, something the Mako is naturally awesome at.
Propulsion. Mansplain that to me quick.
Propulsion is the pushing force that makes an object move forwards and upwards. Mako sharks create this by flexing their super strong muscles to make wave-like movements from the top of their body to their tail. This movement pushes them through the water at top speed.
Oh, okay, so you just need to get a funky wiggle on, Andy.
If I'm going to take on this serious swimmer, I need to find the best tech tools to create the ultimate pushing force for speed and height.
It's a multi-challenge, 2 for 1.
My next stop is Italy, and I'm heading to the town of Padua, where things are about to get very wet.
What are you doing there, senor? Building an underwater evil villain base? Trying out some new Veruca socks? Ew. Please say it's not the socks.
If I'm going to match the Mako shark, I'm going to need some gadgetry to help me out. So, I've come to Y40, the world's deepest swimming pool, to test out some top tech and see if I can turn myself into a shark-like swimmer.
I get it. Ooh, a curvy red thing, a funky backpack, and a big one of those. That's quite some pool party you've got there, Andy.
Look at all this fantastic gadgetry. But we're going to start with the lowest tech of the lot, a monofin. Now, swimmers use this to give themselves extra power. So let's see how it performs. What I love about the monofin is how straightforward it is to use, and the way it feels like a natural extension of my legs.
I love the way it makes you look like a mermaid.
But the fin isn't really helping me swim much faster. Next to the Mako's 46 miles per hour in the ocean, I'd look like I was just treading water. It's helping to propel me through the water, and I can push myself out of it a bit. Well, that worked very well. Especially as it's such a simple design. So, let's see how the next one performs.
Got anything a bit, techier?
This is the X2, and it's got 2 thrusters, which the makers say can propel you through the water faster than an Olympic swimmer. Let's see if that's true.
Olympic swimmer? What happened to trying to swim faster than a Mako shark? Is your brain soggy?
Thanks to my wrist-mounted thrusters, I feel like I could swim and swim and swim and not get tired. The Mako is a long-distance swimmer too, and has been known to clock up a whopping 62 miles in a day. That's the same as 2.5 marathons. I feel like a human torpedo, but can it propel me through the water fast enough for the all-important breach test?
Here comes the butt.
Okay, well, you don't get much distance out of water because as soon as the engines are in the air, they lose power.
Maybe you should try them on your ankles. Whoa, wait a second. What's this thing?
This is the Sea Bob. It works by sucking in water at the front and then firing out the back in a jet to give power and speed. I have got high hopes for this one.
Cool, Andy. Okay, watch out for the ton Oops.
Straight away, this feels quick, really quick. You won't catch me staying still for long. Something the Mako knows all about. Sharks extract oxygen from water as it flows across their gills. So, if a Mako stops swimming, it could drown.
A truly breathtaking fact.
Now that was a lot of fun. It's got bags of power, bags of speed. This is a good bit of kit. Time to see just how powerful this underwater tech really is.
Never mind Mako. Look at you, May-Go.
It's a good breach, but not anywhere near 9 meters. The weight of the Seabob is pulling me back into the pool before I can get any serious air. The machine is good, but lacks the levels of propulsion I need. Well, clearly there are some fantastic bits of technology out there to propel me through the water and out of it a little bit. But as good as that technology is, it is no match for the power and speed of the Mako shark. And I think I'll have one more go.
Don't you dare. Andy, you come back here right now. Andy? Oh, I give up.
The Beyond Bionic team have set me the impossible challenge to swim and breach out of the water like a Mako shark. I've tried out some incredible gadgetry, but so far none have taken me beyond bionic. My options are running out to find the right bionic tech to complete this challenge. I think to get any real speed up, I need a bit more practice. The question is, can I find some technology that will let me beat the Mako at its own game? For the final part of my mission to match the Mako, the Beyond Bionic team have sent me back to where I started. On my trek to find the right tech, I'm in California again.
Is this show called Beyond Vacation? Maybe I should splash out on some better beachwear.
I've had the chance to use some world-class technology to explore the depths of the oceans and to rack up some pretty impressive speeds, but none of it has given me the ability to zoom through the water and then leap out of it just like a Mako shark. But I've had an idea. I'm going to try using that. This is the ZR hoverboard. Inspired by the Back to the Future movies and the famous Silver Surfer superhero, the board is designed to let you ride at high speeds and surf above the water. I've got one last chance to complete my challenge to match the Mako for speed and jumping ability. Could this top tech be the answer I'm looking for? And I'm in safe hands with Paul, one of the USA's best hoverboarders.
He seems pretty stoked.
How does it work?
Yeah, so basically the hoverboard hooks up to the jet ski, and then the water's redirected from the jet ski to the hoverboard through a hose.
So I've seen it being used like a skateboard or a snowboard where the person stood up, which is really cool, but you think there's a way of using it so that I'm more like a Mako shark?
Yeah, I think if you lay down, I think you could be more like a Mako shark.
That sounds like a great idea. Should we go for it?
Let's go.
Okay.
Andy, haven't you forgotten something? To match the Mako, you need to swim under the water too.
All right, so Andy, what you're gonna do, okay, you're gonna hold the board like a boogie board. You're gonna hold your hands up top,
Okay.
and you're gonna let it take you, okay? You're gonna lay on it,
Yeah.
hands out,
Mhm.
fully extended, turn left,
Got it?
turn right,
Yep.
turn right. When I give you
Right.
throttle, that board's gonna want to come up, but just
Oh, yeah.
push back down on it with your arms, okay?
Yeah.
And that will flatten it out.
Yeah. Okay, you got all that, Andy?
Time to hoverboard, like a Mako shark.
Hey, this guy's pretty good. I wonder if he can really make you like a Mako.
It seems the key to my success or failure is how well I can balance. The Mako shark, like most fish, balances and brakes using its pectoral fins. They're on either side of the body, behind the gills. If only I had some. I think I'm in for a bumpy ride.
Yeah!
You know what they say, Andy? Don't Mako before you can Wacko.
Yeah, it's cool. A cowboy. Woo!
Woohoo, yeehaw.
Apart from the balance, the bit I'm finding difficult is getting any height above the water, and that's where the Mako shark excels at. They're such powerful swimmers that they can reach up to 9 meters high. That's more than 5 times my height.
Hey, you've got a lot to live up to.
So, for me to get close, I need some more tips from Paul.
So basically what you're gonna do now is to get more lift is you wanna shift your weight back towards the back of the board. As you start to get higher, push back down on the board, and that will level you out.
All right, sounds good. Let's give it a try.
All right.
Time to put theory into practice, and it's not long before I'm reaching heights nearer those of our sharky friend.
Kind of surf, dude. But Andy, you know what goes up must come down. And down. And down and down again. Awesome wipeout, dude.
I'm not having any problems getting airborne. I'm getting right out of the water. But I'm just not really getting any speed under the water. I think we'll have another go. This bionic board is great for speed and lift on the surface. But try as I might, I can't push the board under the water. It's simply not happening.
Go Andy! Yeah!
The angle of the water jet makes it too difficult to try and go down underwater.
Ride him, cowboy.
And that's where the Mako shark really trumps me. Its nose, fins and tail are engineered for underwater swimming, and its body is designed to be a perfect torpedo shape to move at speed through the water. I need to face facts. I can't match the Mako for underwater speed, but this tech does give me a chance to propel myself out of the water. The question is, can I hit the 9 meter mark? Here goes.
Oh, that's one way of getting underwater. That's gotta hurt.
Andy, are you all right? You okay? Good job, mate.
Sorry, Andy. I think it's time to pull the plug.
That big, powerful jet of water at the back was propelling me right out up in the air. But unfortunately, it's just not designed to go underwater. I just couldn't match the Mako shark.
Don't be down, Andy. You gave it your best shot. Forget about the what ifs. What if a Mako shark raced an Olympic breaststroke swimmer over 50 meters? The Mako was so fast it would finish the race in only 2.5 seconds. That's 10 times quicker than the world record. What if you hugged a Mako shark? It won't be very cuddly. That's because its skin is as rough as sandpaper, and it's all down to the thousands of teeth-like scales that cover its body. What if humans had as many teeth as a Mako shark? Well, we'd get a lot of visits from the tooth fairy. The Mako shark has over 300 gnashers which continually shed and replace themselves, meaning they get through thousands in their lifetime.
There's one final machine that's been inspired by sharks. It's designed to give riders a glimpse of the Mako's raw power. I've just been told I get to have a go in that mean machine. This is going to be awesome! This is the Sea Breacher, a mashup between a speedboat and a submarine. And it looks more than capable of matching the Mako.
What's up, man? You ready to feel like a Mako?
I certainly am. Can I jump in?
Yes, sir.
Sweet. My pilot is Anthony,
It's a little choppy, so...
and he's going to put this shark-inspired torpedo through its paces.
This I gotta see.
So, Anthony,
Yes, sir.
how fast can this thing go?
It can do about 60 miles an hour.
Can you show me?
Yes, sir, I can. You know what rhymes with shower?
What rhymes with shower?
Power.
I like this guy. He's cool.
speed and acceleration of this thing is incredible. It's like being in a jet fighter. This is really fun, and it's given me an idea of what it's like to be a powerful Mako cutting through the water.
And it even looks like a shark too. Check out that fin and those teeth. Arrgh.
So that's what it can do on the surface. Can it actually go underwater for a little bit as well?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
That's when it gets fun.
Andy, you're having way too much fun.
And with its underwater top speed of 40 miles per hour, it's clear the Sea Breacher can match the Mako on the power front. What about breaching then, like a Mako shark does?
Oh yeah. You want to breach a little?
Yeah, let's try a breach.
All right.
Power and breaching all in one? You go, Shark Boy.
So, can the Sea Breacher take me totally Mako? This shark-inspired Sea Breacher is as close as I can get to matching the Mako's power. But it can't get me to breach as high or swim as deep as the mighty Mako.
Okay, people, that's a wrap.
This has been an amazing experience from start to finish. It was incredible to come face to face with one of nature's best swimmers. I went fin to fin with the Mako to try and match its super swimming and jumping skills, using an awesome mini submersible in the Mediterranean, to trying out tech to propel myself through the water in Italy, and then riding the hoverboard that got me leaping out of the water. But in the end, I just couldn't match the mighty Mako. Yep, I had access to some of the best technology in the world, and yet I still couldn't come close to matching the millions of years of evolution that has made the Mako shark one of the fastest and most agile creatures on the planet. So Mako shark, you win this one. And my work here is finished. Finished, get it? Finished, fin like a shark's fin, no? Suit yourself.